How's it going? James, OnlineCarShow.net. In this video, we're going to be talking about basically what's been going on for the month, and also I've got a huge surprise if y'all couldn't tell from the thumbnail. So without hesitation, let's get this video started. All right, just kind of briefly catch y'all up with what's been going on with the channel and OnlineCarShow.net. Here recently, we hit 15,000 followers on Instagram, which is huge. Thank y'all so much for supporting me, those that are following at OnlineCarShow on Instagram. Held a contest in Kurmaro, K-U-R-M-A-R-O in New Jersey, and his Camaro won the tow hook contest from Zr1 add-ons. So congrats to him. We are getting close to that 5K mark, if y'all can't tell, and YouTube as well. So be sure to hit that like below and smash that follow and subscribe. As soon as I hit 5K on YouTube or start getting close to that number, of course, I'll do a contest and giveaway here as well. Also, Houston Performance Solutions recently opened up a new shop, and it's huge. Y'all got to check this out. They've got 2 lifts in. They're going to go to 6 lifts. Congrats to them. Those that are in the Houston area looking for a good performance and speed shop, this is the only place I take my Zr1. They do excellent work. Philip there I've known for years. He'll take good care of you. That's at Houston_performance_solutions on Instagram. You can also look them up in the Houston area. They're right off of, I believe, Eldridge and 529 area. And also, you know, as a grand opening for their shop and as a first annual car show for United Muscle Car family, we got together with Houston Performance Solutions and threw a car show there recently. It was awesome. The cars that showed up were just, I mean, sweet. There was some badass heat that showed up to that show, and got to tour the new shop. Everybody got to meet Philip and the crew. United Muscle Car family had a great time. If you're looking for a car club that's nationwide and definitely in the Houston area, go check us out. United Muscle Car family. We're on Instagram and Facebook, I believe. Really good group of people. We have a great time, and it's a really close, you know, family car club. So go check them out, United Muscle Car family. Woo, it's freaking hot and sweaty in Houston still. Got the AC in the garage and I'm still dripping. Now to get to the huge news, the new car. Those that aren't familiar, I did unfortunately have to trade Elvira Camaro, my 2018 SS1LE. It was a deal I couldn't pass up on. Those that don't know, the new C8 Corvette's been coming out. So, you know, used Corvettes, the prices have been kind of steadily dropping this year. And I got a great deal on the car, great deal on the trade-in from a company called Fastlane Auto Sales in San Antonio. The car, which I'm going to show a picture now, it's a 2012 Corvette Zr1. These came with 638 horsepower at the motor from the factory. Whoever owned this car before did do a couple things to the car. It's got a Lingenfelter 710 kit, which includes an upper pulley, new snout for the supercharger, new pulley for the supercharger, and I think cold air intake system basically. And also they put a B3 Big 3 Racing expansion tank. It's got an LMR Heat Exchanger, it looks like, on it. MGW Short Shifter, American Racing inch and 7/8 Longtube headers. It's got a Offroad XPipe, and then it's got Akropovic, I think, stainless steel exhaust with carbon fiber tips. So it's just an awesome car. Whoever originally owned the car, they did have the window sticker still in the glove box. They spent $126,000 on the vehicle itself and spent about $20,000 in mods afterward. All the work was done at Lethal Performance in San Antonio. I've heard many things about them. They've got some world records on some Zr1s. They do excellent work, so I knew the work was good. I am going to have Matt Sorian here in Houston redo the tune. Other than that, I love the car. I'm going to show y'all, of course, I am going to show y'all some footage of the car and walk around, etc. But first here, I'm going to give y'all just kind of a driving review in the car. Let y'all hear it. Maybe hear some of that supercharger whine and that exhaust. We are entering the streets of Mexico, so let's go ahead and open her up and see what she'll do.
she is. Sonic blue. It's got tinted glass, very tinted glass. You can see the carbon fiber exhaust sticking out there, Akropovic. I just put new emblems on it from a guy on Instagram I found. These things look awesome. As you can see, the car's really dirty, sorry about that. But new emblems look awesome. Replaced all the emblems that are on here. One of them was broken and the other ones were kind of scratched. He had painted them black and looked like he just used a spray can. So got those fixed up, got the car looking like brand new. Here you can see the motor. We've got the LS9. Took the engine cover off for the fact that the new Mighty Mouse catch can had to be mounted next to the master cylinder for the fact that the B3R Expansion Tank is in its way of where it's supposed to mount. So I'm currently looking for a better spot actually to mount that catch can. Who knows, I can always put it behind the front bumper and drain it from the bottom. We'll see how it works out in the end. But LS9 6.2 liter supercharged with the 2.3 liter supercharger on top. As you can see, these were built at the Wixom Performance Build Center from GM. James Nip built my engine. Hopefully he did a good job. This is built by pride, built with pride. And there's a little UAW sign, so that guy may be in strike right now, who knows. We've also got the Lingenfelter Snout up there showing. It's got a bigger, I guess, snout on it. I don't think they replaced the throttle body, so it probably needs a bigger throttle body eventually. It's got the Lingenfelter air intake system. The smaller pulley, I guess y'all can see better over here, is right there. I think it's a 2.6 pulley. We've also got the ATI 14% overdrive pulley on the bottom. So she's ready to rock and roll, man. This car will move. Just need to cool that supercharger down as much as possible, and she will really go. She really loves the cold weather, that's for sure. It's got the stock plugs, as I mentioned, so before I retune, I probably am going to replace the stock plugs and wires since they've got 20,000 miles on them or so. But carbon fiber everywhere on this car. We've got the splitter in carbon fiber. We've got the roof, of course, which is just awesome. And speaking of which, GM spends $60,000 per gallon of clear coat that they use on this carbon fiber, that they used on the C6 Zr1 carbon fiber. So they used it very sparingly, I'm sure, but $60,000 for a gallon of this clear coat that they put over the top of it. So you've also got the carbon fiber on the spoiler. Already mentioned the side skirts. We've got, I believe, carbon fiber here under the hood, of course, is carbon fiber. We've got the front splitter, carbon fiber. And I'm not sure, but I want to say the rear, the front quarter panel on these cars, if not the rear bumper, is carbon fiber too. But of course, the stock paint color over that. Very lightweight car. I think these weigh 3,659 pounds for having a supercharger and a V8. That is insane. The biggest complaint these cars get is the interior, which I don't think is really that bad. I mean, yes, it's 10 years old, but 10 years ago, this was a pretty hot interior, I would think. The radio's kind of ugly, but it does have navigation and all the full functionality. Yes, it's shared the same steering wheel as a Cobalt. Unfortunately, it does have some carbon fiber accent there. Hydro dip carbon fiber here along the dash. It's the 3LZ or 3ZR package, 3ZR package. So it does have the leather wrapped dash and woven Corvette emblem over there, as well as it looks like he spent extra getting the blue stitching on it. He pretty much got every option possible when he bought this car. So it's got the newer seats that came with the 2012s, which are a little more comfortable. That was one complaint people had. Here's where you change the tour and sport mode for the magnetic ride, and also hitting this twice, it'll pop up here and you'll get more, race modes, etc. Also, it's got a heads-up display where you can put boost and stuff there, which is really cool. You've got boost over there on the top far right. So a lot of people complain on these interiors, but honestly, I kind of liked them. Yeah, I'm kind of old school, I guess, in that sense, and this car didn't even have a backup camera. But I think they were just awesome cars. I've dreamed of this car for 10 years, and you know, leave in the comments what you think. I think it's a great car, and you know, as long as I take good care of it, it's going to last many, many more years. So, not worried about that. Got carbon metallic brakes, of course. Which y'all can see, the car is just awesome. It's one of 16 in supersonic blue that were made in 2012. So it's a very rare color. So I love this color. The wife actually found it. We had been kind of shopping around here and there. I noticed the Zr1 prices had dropped, and we were looking at one in Arizona, and she found this one here closer by in San Antonio, and we had to go by, and I had to go by and check it out. I really liked the car and what was done to it and so forth, so we went ahead and did it. It did have a wrap before. Whoever had this, I noticed little pieces of wrap inside the door and so forth. It looks like it was kind of a gunmetal gray or something, but because of the wrap, the front bumper doesn't have a single rock scrape on it, and the paint looks pretty good. I've already done alignment on the car. I've flushed out the clutch fluid. I flushed out the brake fluid and replaced both with Motol 660 racing brake fluid, full synthetic. Flushed out the radiator system and refilled it back up with some new fluid. What else? Put a catch can on it from Houston Performance Solutions, a Mighty Mouse. They're supposed to be real good for the horsepower range I'm at, and supercharge applications. As I mentioned, I think I did get alignment done, but I don't know if he got it quite perfect, so I'm going to take it back in and see if they can notch it up a little bit better. But other than that, plans for the future for the car, it's already got so much horsepower, honestly, to it. But I do plan, the oil change is starting to get close to that point, so I'm going to do an oil change. I'm also going to give it a tune-up by giving it new plug wires and new spark plugs. And then the plan is to slowly get it into matte Sorian, of course, and get the retune after those two things take place. And also going to do block supports for the supercharger. There's been rare instances where the little radiators inside of the superchargers that help, you know, cool down the radiator fluid going through it, where they've actually caved in and stuff. It's, you know, rare occurrences, but you can simply weld a little metal plate on top of the blocks in there, they're called, and it supports it and stops that from happening in the future, hopefully. So those are all on the list to do. It's probably going to need some new tires eventually pretty quick. So I've already got a list of stuff that's going to go just to kind of freshen up the car, get her on 100%, and then we'll see from there. But I plan to update more videos here more frequently, at least give you all once a week or something, or bi-weekly. I'll try to go that route. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe below. Thank y'all so much for watching my videos. I can't say that enough. I hope everyone has a great week.